Alright, let's go destroy Blaine. Do it right now. Well, after we beat all these little munchkins or whatever. But after that, then we'll destroy Blaine. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Is it the fated ice gym? Please be flying. Please, please be flying. There's still a chance that it's flying, guys. Oh, it's flying, guys. Oh, my heart sank for a second. Because, like, not only would it be ice, it would totally be, like, Articuno's every time. Oh. Well, there we go. Who is the kindest person in your family? My mom, I guess. My mom is pretty kind. You know? Alright, well, I feel like everyone can kind of deal with flying. I don't know. What's the most immature thing your parents do? Oh, actually, yeah, flying and Angel will get along just fine. Or at least from my perspective, not from their perspective, because they're all gonna die. I think the most immature thing my dad does is even when he is tired as fuck, he will sit there on the couch, like, you know, classic, like, 3-year-old, like, no, I can stay up longer, like, you know, like the head nods and the eyes close, that thing, and then will just straight up fall asleep. Like, yeah, I think that's the most immature thing my dad does, because we're all just like, go to bed, and he just refuses to, and it's like, are you 3? Like, what the hell? Alright, I guess we're gonna use fly instead. Also, goddamn speed boost, it's annoying. What's the most thing? Oh, my mom acts like a teenager on Facebook. It's kind of funny, but I feel like that's like everyone's parents nowadays. But yeah, I'd say those are the most immature things they do. Because I don't know, I can't really think of anything else. Anyway, moving on. Who is the wisest member of the family? But also, this question's already been asked. Ugh, and I'm not even gonna go back and look for the exact question, because fuck it, who cares? Also, this Swallow is faster than me? God damn it. I don't like that. Please die. Alright, what's the weirdest tradition your family has? What is the weirdest tradition we have? I don't really feel like we have any weird traditions. I guess probably the weirdest tradition is, like, our kind of, like, lack of traditions, or at least traditional traditions. Wow, Jesus. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like the quote-unquote average family, you know, has traditions for, like, holidays and such, but we kind of don't really. Like, I don't know, we celebrate Christmas like the average Canadian family that celebrates Christmas. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to put it. Like, you know, we put up the tree and blah blah blah, all that stuff. But like, you know, it's just the 4 of us. Like, we don't go to any family stuff, and no family stuff comes to us. It's just us. But even then, I don't really feel like that's super weird. And then, like, I can't even really think of any other traditions. Like what holidays are there? There's New Year's, and, like, for New Year's, like, we don't really do family stuff. Like, my sister and I just kind of get drunk, like, with whoever's holding a party. Okay, I don't like this, but I am now caught in fire spin. I would love to paralyze you. Also, I would love to get out of this fucking fire spin, please. Oh god, I don't like this. Oh, how I don't like this. Okay, yeah, you just spam agility for the rest of your life. Perfect. Perfect. That was terrifying, and I didn't really like that very much. If I'm being honest, we are going to switch now. Ugh. Terrifying. Move on to this guy. Okay, then there's Valentine's Day. We don't really do anything at all for Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day is just kind of New Year's, but again, and also green. Easter, like we quote unquote celebrate Easter, but like barely. Like we'll have breakfast and like, you know, eat chocolate. Like that's about it. Okay, April, May, July. Canada Day is basically just New Year's and St. Patrick's Day, only you wear red instead of green, or just whatever, because New Year's doesn't really have anything to wear particularly. And you go to the park, and like sometimes you don't, you know. August is my birthday month, but you know, like birthday is like the other three things I said, only it's like an emphasis on me rather than the new year or some guy named St. Patrick that I'm fairly certain that no one knows anything about except like history buffs. But history buffs aren't people. Also, that's a lie and a joke. Please don't hate me, English buffs. Lol. History buffs. My sister's an English buff, so anyway, I'm going to go and heal. But yeah, you know, my birthdays, I feel like most 20-somethings birthdays. September. The only thing is back to school, which I guess I won't do anymore? Question mark? We'll find that out in the future. Supposedly the near future, I would say. I'm gonna try and do that one class that I need to do, probably after Cole leaves town. Okay, so flying. Who do I want to kill with flying? We've got Thunder. We've got Blizzard, but I'd rather use Thunder. Alright. Let's at least start with Angel out, and we'll move on from there. Halloween. Halloween is like all the other holidays. It's just alcohol and, like, you dress up in a Halloween costume instead of any of the other garb. And then that just brings us back to Christmas. So there, like, if you still are upset that I didn't say what my quote-unquote strange family tradition is, then I don't know what you want from me. Like, I'm not just gonna, like, make up a tradition to tell you guys. So yeah, there you go. What bad thing did you do as a kid that your parents never found out about? I mean, real talk, just right here, right now. I lied a lot, and like they believe me a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like, we don't necessarily have to go into specifics, right? Ouchie. Yeah, it's probably worth raining. God damn it. Alright, so he knows Thundershock and Thunderwave. I think I might switch to Brianna. Just because then neither of those things can be an issue. And then what? Is he gonna use, like, Drill Peck, maybe? Oh, plus I have King's Rock, so, like, everything makes him flinch. Okay, Agility. So either he knows Drill Peck or Detect, and he literally can't hurt me. That's what I like. I like that. Goodbye. I like it. Well, we beat Blaine. That was pretty neat. Ha. Blah, blah, blah. Volcano badge. Blah, blah, blah. Fire blast. Alright, well, we got Fire Blast, but again. Let's see. Do I want to teach it to someone again? Oh my god, like, everyone can learn it. Alright, let's see. I don't want to teach it to Angel, because that kind of messes with the rain dance and such. I mean, it's stronger than Crunch, but also, like, no one else has dark moves, and I already have Fire Blast on Becca. And then I feel like I'd rather have Dragon Dance and then Fire Blast, but probably only because Becca has Fire Blast, I guess. I don't know. Alright, time for Bill to ditch me on a cruise once again. Yes, I'll go with you to your strange whatever. Like, it's worth it for the training alone. And also, last time we got, like, whatever Moltres was, right? Didn't we? I don't remember. Alright, here's a lot of talking. Let's ignore them and see what happens. Oh, bad things that I did as a kid. What's something... But it also has to be something that my parents, like, didn't, like, know about. I don't know, what's something I did? I mean, does underage drinking count? Because, like, I feel like that's something that a lot of kids can say. And also, like, I'm drawing a blank. Like, I more or less was a good kid, you know? I didn't really do bad things to begin with. And, like, any bad things I did, I usually got caught, you know? Oh! There were some times where I got bad grades on things, so I would, like, cut up the project and I would, like, flush it down the toilet. So there's that. I think that's a good enough answer. There's also this time that I got lines, which, for those of you who don't know what that is, because you didn't go to a stupid Catholic school where they used ancient methods of torture, So if you get in trouble with my grade 6 teacher, then you have to write lines, which basically it's like he gives you like something like speech is silver but silence is gold, and then you would have to write that like 100 times, and that's what lines are. And so I had lines, which is just fucking stupid if you ask me, but anyway. So I went down into our spare bedroom, which is now my sister's room, and I wrote the lines, and then I made my mom like a Pikachu, like just like made of paper, like it was a drawing, but also like I cut it out and everything. Like I basically made a card in like the shape of a Pikachu, and it was just like I think it had some stupid rhyme that had to do with Jello. It's like, I love Jello, but I love you more, or something like that. Yeah, very stupid, trust me. And I was like, oh, this is what I've been doing all day. And she was like, aw. And then it's like, oh, let's hang it on the fridge. And yeah. Why do I never use Surf on Tyranitar? I don't know. I feel like that's not the first time that I was a silly goose. But yeah, those are a couple things. Where were we? What's your "and then it got worse" family story? Is that a thing that a lot of people have? Because I feel like that's something I've never really heard of. And then it got worse. Family story. Drawing a blank. I have no idea. And I feel like it's... Wait, what? Hello? Okay, well, this is a Spearow. I do not want Spearow. Goodbye. I wanted to fight this chick, but apparently she only fights you if you're right in front of her face. I feel like this show isn't very interesting if it's just me thinking of an answer to a question. And I literally can't think of anything. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like times where, like, it could be a thing would be, like, family vacations. But our family vacations, I don't know. I feel like they go... Oh! There was a time that we got, like, stuck. Like, we were trying to go to New York. But, like, the weather was so shitty that, like, we couldn't get there, basically. So we, like, stayed over in Toronto, or was it Ottawa? I think it was Ottawa. I don't remember. But I feel like that's not really, and then it got worse story. It was, we, like, had to stay in Ottawa, but then in Ottawa ended up being fun. And, like we went to a museum, and, like, the museum in Ottawa versus the museum we then went to in, New York was so much better. So it's like, I don't know, it seemed like a bad thing, but it actually turned out to be a good thing. Because basically what happened was, in the, like, Ottawa museum, all the animals were displayed, like, you know, taxidermy, like, as if they were alive or whatever. Whereas in the in the New York museum, all of the, like, birds had no eyes and were, like, nailed to the wall. My sister was mortified, and honestly, I was kind of mortified. And, like, I don't know, it just, like, instead of it being, like, a beautiful, cute display, it was just, like, horrifying dead animals. And it's like, how is this a good idea? So there you go. I don't know. I don't think I answered that question, but I talked about shit for, like, 2 minutes. That's good enough for me. Tell me your guys's, and then it got worse family stories. Because A, that sounds like a decently interesting thing that you could tell me. And also, I would just kind of like some good examples. Because, like, I feel like I could... like, it's not like I don't understand this question, but I just want your guys' examples. I think that'd be fun. I'm gonna kill this swimmer now. Do you have any relative in jail? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. As far as I know, no. But that doesn't mean that there isn't. Because, like, I have a whole side of the family in Australia that I know, like, almost nothing about, except that they're all assholes. And, like, I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that after, like, they came to our house in, like, 2001 or whatever, uninvited, and then were fucking assholes. So, you know, I'm not just saying it. I didn't want to do that. My fucking phone slipped. I don't actually know if there's anyone after this, and if not, then that was kind of a useless calm mind, but also kill you, Claydol. Yeah, no, that was a waste of time. It's fine. We're here to waste time, if we're being honest. Alright, let's go see whatever this item is. It's a hyper potion. Yeah, and then also, like, there's a bit of my, like, oh, well, I guess I don't know who's coming out as my, like, second partner or whatever. Actually, that's probably perfect. I don't want you to explode or anything, and I'll just Dragon Breath. What was I saying? I have some immediate Canadian family, like living where I live. And I sure as hell don't think that any of them are in jail. But also, like, there's, like, no contact, so I wouldn't actually know. I feel like I would probably find out, though, if one of them went to jail. But anyway. But then there's, like, the Canadian side of my family is, like, spread out across, like, all of Canada. So, like, I have no idea. And also, who cares? Like, I guess this question is decently interesting / maybe even important if it's like, oh yeah, no, my older brother's in jail or whatever. Then it's like, oh, that's interesting and I guess good to know. But anyway, I don't know. Do you have any famous relatives? Again, as far as I know, I don't. I feel like Recover is better than Wish, which we don't have anymore, so who cares? No. Like, I think the most famous person in our family did something that, like, kind of made him famous, like, in our small town. So it's kind of like, the answer's no. Like, let's just be real, the answer's no. Let's beat up this girl, then go to the spa! How close are you with your family? I mean, I feel like that's not very different from the how close are you with your parents. But, I mean, I guess that includes my sister, but I've already said that, like, out of the three of them, I suppose I'm the closest with my sister. So, like, how close are you with your family? Excuse me. I don't know if I'm, like... I don't know if I'm closer than average, but I would probably say that I'm closer than average, and then just if there was ever a way to, like, actually quantify it, I might be proven wrong, but, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I think that I am closer to my family than, like, the average person. But I might just be blowing hot air. But the objective answer is that I am close with my family. And then all of a sudden, my, like, allergies are attacking my face, and, like, nothing has changed in the past, like, 2 hours, so I don't really know what's going on. But that's fine. Yes, I'm close to my family. Are you guys close to your families? That's less interesting than the last thing that I asked you guys. So if you only have time to comment one answer, then do the first one, because I don't really care how close you are to your family, if I'm being honest. Oh, do any of you have famous family members? That'd be cool to know. Or at least if I know who the famous person is. Because if you're like, oh, my uncle is Guabishime Ding Ding, because that's a name, then I'll be like, oh, wow, that's cool. Like, also, you could just say, oh, my uncle is Maria Tropius. And I'll be like, oh, that sounds like it might be a famous name, but also I have no idea. So it's like, are they a B-list celebrity? Or are you making it up? Like, who knows or cares? Because I feel like neither. I don't use the leafs to blades, baby. Boom. Okay, last question to know about my friends and or family. What is it? God damn it. Why am I getting attacked by a tentacruel? God damn, that's kind of scary. And I can't even escape. Oh no! Can you, like, fuck off? I don't want to fight you, really. God damn it. Why is this happening? I could have switched out, but now I can't. It's fine. Now you're dead. Ugh, it's stupid. Now I'm weaker, so I don't know if I want to fight this guy. What jobs do your parents have? That might be a little too personal, and I don't know if I want to tell you guys. And I don't think I will. So fuck you. You know? Ouch. Roll out. Roll out. Oh no, please die. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh, okay, it's only doing like 6 damage, but that's fine. Or that's good, actually, even. I ain't afraid of no Fluffy. It is Fluffy sheep. Alright, now I'm saved. I was thinking, like, hey, I could switch to, oh god, Brianna, so that I don't get paralyzed, but then I was like, oh god, it'll be fine, I don't need to worry about being paralyzed, but then I kind of needed to worry about being paralyzed. Alright, who's the next one? Ampharos? Yeah, let's switch. I don't want to die today. Not today, boys. Not today. I'll use Santoon, because it might do that much. Alright, and then nice flinch. And let's see if Dragon Breath is better, actually. No, it is not. But see, no Thunder Wave for you, baby. Baby? Baby, ain't no Thunder Wave for you. Alright, and then... Oh yeah, obviously. I forgot that light screen was a thing. That would make Dragon Breath worse. Alright, let's save our game and yeetus the fetus till next time. That's gonna catch on. That's gonna be the new craze. Goodbye.